So here's the engine bay side. I went ahead and removed the evap line while I had the intake apart and had access to everything. Overall, pretty happy with how everything turned out. May do a little bit massaging up on the firewall just to get a little more clearance in, because it's, you can see where some stuff's been rubbing up there, and I don't really want to have a chafed harness or vacuum harness rub through or something like that. Keep on going with it. Alright, getting around to swapping my intake manifolds. So this is my factory 2015 F-150 manifold. This is my 2015, 17, whatever, second gen Mustang intake. So the only big difference in the back is my map sensor location down here. So it doesn't exist on the Mustang side. Of course, we have a way to fix that, but it's not going to be done tonight. So what my plan is to do is just cut out this whole area in this webbing out of the bottom of this intake, and then cut down the ribs over here, and then we'll glue it in place. Just take this whole section and move it over there and glue it, and then we can just reinstall and bolt in this sensor just like it was. I'm going to use my factory F-150 vacuum manifold back there. The Mustang one runs in the valley. It's actually a lot nicer looking, but I would have to tee into this whole network and redo all that, and probably a little more work than it's really worth, and not really going to be quite as clean as I would hope, but I may change that. We'll see. So it comes out here, but so I'd have to basically route this guy as a 90-degree across, and then another 90-degree to where it could tee into here somewhere, tap into there. I've also deleted my evap purge valve because I don't have evap, so that's all shaved down. Looks nice. And then be ready to install this thing here just as soon as we get this cut up and modified. As you can see, the map sensor crossover looks really good. Actually looks pretty factory in there. So we're gonna get the map sensor bolted back on, and go ahead and connect my vacuum connection, and we'll be ready to set the intake back in the truck. intake's on. Looks really good. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm probably going to end up getting the Ford Racing. Wow, totally drawing a blank here. The Ford Racing catch can that sits right in here. I think I've got enough room I can squeeze it in there. It's going to be a tight squeeze. But I really like the way that one looks, and when I pulled my factory intake off this truck, which has 9,000 miles on it now, there's quite a bit of oil in the intake, so I'd like to go ahead and address that. So that's on my wish list, is a Ford Racing catch can. Still got some factory 4-6 wiring over here to clean up and go through, figure out what I don't need. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with how everything's sitting in the engine bay. I've got a special project for my information labels. Haven't gotten to that yet, but that's not end of the world. But there you have it. That is a Gen 2 Mustang intake, bolted on. I've got a tune I need to load for it and be ready to go.